अस्सलाम वालेकुम एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो है टू अमेजिंग राइटर्स ऑफ द अर्ली विक्टोरियन एरा। ठीक है जी। सो द फर्स्ट राइटर विच वी हैव इज़ विलियम मेकपीस थैकरे, who lived from 1811 to 1863. So William Makepeace Thackeray was a contemporary, मतलब he was like a हम असर का किसका, चार्ल्स डिकन्स का। ठीक है जी। So he was Dickens' contemporary and a great rival, and they both had glaring effects. अगर एक सोसाइटी में मिडिल क्लास या आम लोगों की बात करता था जो कि था डिकन्स, तो थैकरे जो था वो एरिस्टोक्रेटिक जो क्लास था उनके बारे में बात करता था। ठीक है जी। सो डिकन्स वॉज डिकन्स कंटेम्प्रेरी एंड अ ग्रेट राइवल एज वेल, and Thackeray was more interested in the manners and morals of the aristocracy of his age. जैसे कि मैंने इसके पहले भी आपको बताया कि डिकन्स जो था वो मिडिल क्लास के बारे में बात करता था, आम लोगों की बात करता था, जबकि जो थैकरे था वो अपर क्लास या एरिस्टोक्रेट क्लास के बारे में बात करता था। ठीक है जी। एंड वाई वॉज इट सो, ऐसा क्यों था? क्योंकि डिकन्स जो था ही केम फ्रॉम पुअर फैमिली एंड हैड टू स्ट्रगल। ठीक है जी, स्ट्रगल वेरी हार्ड ड्यूरिंग हिज बॉयहुड। वाइल जो थैकरे जो था ही वॉज बॉर्न रिच। ठीक है जी, he had rich parents and he had inherited a comfortable fortune and spent his young days in comfort. अच्छा जी, ठीक है जी, that was one of main reason why. So Dickens, and that was the reason Dickens was more interested in plain and common people, while Thackeray was more concerned with high society. ठीक है जी। And the other thing which was related to it is that Dickens was kind of more romantic and emotional, and he interpreted the world largely through his imagination, whereas Thackeray was the realist and moralist, plus judged this solely by the observation and reflection. जो डिकन्स थे उसकी अपनी एक इंटरप्रिटेशन थी जो वो अपनी इमेजिनेशन की थ्रू करता था। ठीक है जी। वाइल थैकरे जो था, विलियम मेकपीस थैकरे, he was a realist as well as moralist, and he judged solely on the observation and reflections. ठीक है जी। And Thackeray gives his novel accurate and true picture, especially the vicious element of the society. Vicious कहते हैं शैतानी, violent, cruel. So Thackeray gives novels the accurate and true picture, स्पेशली जो उसके जो क्रूअल एलिमेंट्स थे उसकी एज इट इज़ पिक्चर वो पेश करता था। क्योंकि इसके पहले भी मैंने बात की कि वो एक रियलिस्ट था, मॉरलिस्ट था। ठीक है जी। Okay, and he possesses an excessive sensibility and capacity for fine feelings, emotions, and is readily offended by shams. Shams कहते हैं pretense को, fakeness को, shams, falsehood and hypocrisy in society. अच्छा, जो उसकी जो सोसाइटी में जो hypocrisy थी, falsehood था, pretense था, वो उससे easily offend हो जाया करता था। कौन offend हो जाता था? विलियम मेकपीस थैकरे। Okay. The next point which we have is that the quality for which he is most remembered as a novelist is the creation of living characters. ठीक है। जो थैकरे जो था वो किस चीज़ के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा रिमेंबर किया जाता है, याद किया जाता है एज ए नॉवेलिस्ट के तौर पर, वो था कि क्रिएशन ऑफ लिविंग करेक्टर्स। लिविंग करेक्टर्स क्या होते हैं कि आपको विविडली पता हो, वो इस तरह से डिस्क्राइब करते हैं करेक्टर को कि वो आपको विविडली पता होता है कि वो कैसा दिखता है। ठीक है जी। द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट वी हैव इज़ दैट publication of Vanity in 1846 is succeeded by Pedernance, which is an autobiography in 1849. अच्छा, जो Vanity Fair है ना, it was published in 1846. And remember one most important thing here कि ये हर वक्त MCQs में आता है, चाहे वो पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन के लेक्चरशिप का टेस्ट हो गया, SS का टेस्ट हो गया, या फिर CCS में जो MCQs का पोर्शन होता है, ऑब्जेक्टिव का पोर्शन होता है, उसमें भी आता है। ठीक है जी। इट्स वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट MCQs, सो प्लीज़ राइट इट डाउन विद योर सेल्फ। वेनिटी फेयर वॉज written by William Makepeace Thackeray in 1846. Okay, the next point we have is that in 1852 appeared the more marvelous historical novel Henry Esmond. ठीक है जी. And what does this novel depicted to us? So this novel depicted the true picture of Queen Anne period. ठीक है जी. जो उस वक्त की क्वीन जो थी क्वीन एनी, उस वक्त उसके पीरियड को ट्रू पिक्चराइज किया गया है किस नावल के ज़रिए? हेनरी एस्मॉन्ड, and which was written in 1852. ठीक है जी. The next point we have is that in his next novel Newcomes, which was written from 1853 to 1858, he returned to the modern times. ठीक है जी. इसके पहले जो नावल था हेनरी एस्मॉन्ड में, वो उसमें एक ट्रू पिक्चर खींची थी किस चीज़ की? क्वीन एनी की पीरियड की. And in his next novel Newcomes, he returned to the modern times and displayed his great skill in painting contemporary manners. ठीक है जी. Then the next point which we have is that this is now the other amazing writers of the early Victorian era were Bronte sisters, and there were two Bronte sisters. One was Charlotte Bronte and the other was Emily Bronte. Okay, so Bronte sisters who made their remarkable or who made their mark as novelists were Charlotte Bronte, who lived from 1816 to 1855, and then her younger sister, who was Emily Bronte, who lived from 1818 to 1848. Okay, first let's talk about Charlotte Bronte. So Charlotte Bronte depicted in her novels strong romantic passions. What did Charlotte Bronte depicted in her novels? Strong romantic passions, and she brought lyrical warmth and a play of strong feeling in her novel. ठीक है जी. क्या ले आई वो अपने नावल में? lyrical warmth and a play of strong feeling. ठीक है. Her masterpiece Jane Eyre, which was published in 1847, and her other novels are The Professor, The Village, and Shirley. Now we talk about Emily Bronte. Emily Bronte was more original than her sister. ठीक है जी. Why was she more original than her sister? Because the way she wrote her novels. ठीक है जी. So she wrote a strange novel called Wuthering Heights, and it is one of the amazing novels you will ever read. It's like a masterpiece. Whoever you ask in the literature, what's your favorite novel? इसका तो नाम ज़रूर आएगा. अगर 50 स्टूडेंट्स है या फिर 50 लिटरेचर के बंदे हैं, अगर आप उनसे पूछे कि फेवरेट इंग्लिश नावल क्या है, तो 50 में से कम से कम 45 तो आपको विदरिंग हाइट्स का नाम ही लेंगे. ठीक है जी. इफ़ यू वांट मी टू मेक अ सेपरेट वीडियो ऑन विदरिंग हाइट्स, its narration, its characters, its themes, its symbols, its motifs, let me know please. I'll do that. Okay, so Emily Bronte was more original than her sister, and she wrote a strange novel named as Wuthering Heights, and it contains so many of the troubled and tumultuous. Tumultuous means like loud, तेज. ठीक है जी. So it contains so many of the troubled and tumultuous and rebellious elements of romanticism. ठीक है जी. किस चीज़ का वो मजमुआ था? Wuthering Heights, troubled and tumultuous and rebellious elements of romanticism. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Please like, share and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.